I couldn't see you then.
I just tried the lamp light, but it's not. It's annoying me that it's not me. I guess I just don't know. I can't move my head. I look like
I couldn't see you then.
That's perfect. I just tried the lamp. I have returned. The second coming.
Second coming of Jeebus.
What was it? Second coming of Bean.
Yeah.
I haven't forgot what it's called.
On the music, it's dimming. We're on the cams. And it's fading away. And I'm going to hit the... That's it, it's done. That's it, it's the takeover. It is. I'm going to try and do BGD now. He's down below me, by the way. Ready? I'm going Hello, fellow cravers, and welcome to today's CTG podcast. It is Wednesday, the 12th of October 2016, and I am Red Shimmy, not GD, and I always feel by the voice. And I'm here with Billy slash Boomers, aka Billy Boomers, aka the Billy Beanhead Bean, the mean Bean Machine, Captain Bean. How you doing, Billy? I know we've been speaking for the past half an hour.
Thank you very much, GD. I mean, Red Shimmy.
Oh, it was my distinguished jawline that
I couldn't tell the difference, to be honest.
No, you can't tell the difference. I'm going to keep. By the way, I'm going to keep looking over to my right there because that's where my screen's on. The camera is actually attached to a curtain rail hook because I bought one of them cameras that won't attach to the top of my monitors properly for whatever reason. Probably should take it back, but it's not worth the £5 I paid for it a long time ago. So hey ho, we're talking about gaming news. We've realised there is no news today. So basically, we're going to talk.
There's no news. There's none at all. Sorry,
No.
Come back next week.
So it's probably going to turn into YouTube or meme news. But any news is good news. It's all media, isn't it? That gamers do.
The problem is, right now you have two of the biggest meme generators in Craver Gaming One podcast. So
we do generate the memes, you know. I mean, like, you know, I'm just making memes straight off the bat. There's a little paper man with a smiley face. You know, I'm just throwing out there. There's a bit of glasses spray. You know, one time I was alone in my bed. I thought my glasses need cleaning. I got that. I took my glass off, sprayed that way, and I sprayed myself straight in the eye. So there's a meme and a tasty, spicy anecdote. Straight for the hashtag idiot. So there we are. But anyway, I think the first protocol of news for CTG side of things is to update us on, as GD would say, the Nintendo news, because Billy's here. And Billy loves playing Nintendo. Because Billy must clock up.
He's here, therefore Nintendo news. He must find something.
Yeah. 350 hours a week of Nintendo Billy plays. No matter what tells you. All he does is play. He's even painted his room, as you can see, white now to represent the Nintendo Wii console colour that he actually has. And the Wii U touchscreen
My
pad.
Wii U's black, I think you find.
Is it?
But
Well,
I can just turn everything black like this, and then it represents my colour.
that represents the actual integrity CTG has now with us two talking on this show. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, and GD 2007 is now hosting us as well, so he's probably in Spain trying to watch this. Probably going to drown in the pool afterwards, after a few cheeky sangrias and a couple of lines of cocaine that he's bought from the Lucky Man. Chicken nugget!
I don't know what it is, but I'm just sort of imagining him, like, you know, when you book a hotel and that. I think instead of booking like a hotel room, he's booked a hotel loft.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Like, you should
Hotel
just
loft.
continue doing the Cravey Game podcast, like, on holiday.
Yeah.
It's just like have his room moved away.
Yeah. How do you want your room? Do you want a sea view? No, I want a brick wall view out the window, just like at home. and someone to bring me takeaway.
I'll get homesick if I have a great view.
Yeah, that's it. I want a great view and burger and chips brought to me from the takeout. Zombie hands. And I can turn around and go, the podcast is on. The podcast is on. Josh, mother. I'll eat it later. Microwave! Talking about the news. Stupid.
I think we're just going to spend this whole entire podcast just riffing on GD.
Yeah, ripping on GD. Okay, so we've got some news here now. The first news I want to talk about is a little step back in the direction. I like the Lara Croft news, that there's the little limited edition. You know, I think
Yeah,
Call of Duty could have done something like this. Obviously, they couldn't go as far back.
yeah. I mean, I know,
But
obviously, I think a lot of people associate, like, Tomb Raider is one of those games that you associate with the PlayStation 1. I know it's not exclusive to the PlayStation 1, but it's sort of like when people most think of the PlayStation 1, Tomb Raider is often the one that pops on people's head.
yeah, even my nan. I mean, actually, she didn't play the
Yeah.
play. She didn't play. She played on the PC Tomb Raider. My nan, my old nan, completed it. She made a 1, 2, and I think she completed 3 all on the PC.
So your
Um,
nan has beat me at a game
yeah, she's beat
because
it at
I
the
couldn't
game.
complete Tomb Raider. I
Arthritis.
could,
This was pre-arthritis though, Billy. So you're okay. That was pre-arthritis, pre bit of
I don't know. I think she's
carpal
still
tunnel.
gassed anyway.
Well, she's oh, she can't play it now. She's get too old for that sort of stuff. Um, but no, she's doing all right. But that is an iconic symbol of all memes.
I mean, I struggle because I think at the time when I played Tomb Raider 1, I had the PlayStation 1 controller without the analog sticks,
Yep.
and like I had the Nintendo 64 before that, so it was really hard to adapt to a controller without analog sticks in a 3D game. So you do that, like the way the game's controlled, you sort of like do the sideways and you'll climb, and I just found it really awkward. I struggled, and I think I only got to like level 2.
Yeah,
I
I mean
think,
that's why it was hard on the PC because you got no. That
yeah,
was done on the keyboard with the same, with the just up, down, left, and right, and you would have to press something else to actually turn
yeah,
in a circle, but you'd have to
it was like
line up the
tank,
moves
wasn't it?
perfectly. So, but it looks like they're going to superimpose the old school Lara Croft into the game and put the game on a new disc as well. Well, an old disc, PlayStation 1 in the case. So that's cool for anyone's collection, even if you don't really want to play the game. I know a few collectors will be there trying to get it.
I
It might,
think that would be like a really good idea just to do that for other games as well.
yeah.
Like other classic games when they start coming out from PlayStation 1, just have like a PlayStation 1 version classic.
Yeah, PlayStation 1. It'd be funny if the like had a twist where it said the new Lara Croft game could be played on the PlayStation 1.
I mean, I mean, God forbid if there ever is a brand new Crash Bandicoot game, which I know a certain someone that's on holiday would be screaming about again.
Yeah.
If they did that, they'd definitely have to incorporate that idea with the PlayStation 1 case for that game.
Yeah, that would be quality. I think they probably might do it. They might do it with a few iconic games, and there might be like 5 to collect maybe in the little collection.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But we'll see how that goes and how that looks. The next game, I reckon, Gears of War. It's come out, hasn't it, this week?
Yeah.
I noticed a few people playing that and Mafia 3 as well. Out the two, I'd probably more lean towards getting Mafia 3. I haven't played a game like that since the old Godfather on the PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah, I played that too.
And I think it come out on the Xbox 360 as well.
I've played Mafia 2 and it was a good game. Like, but it's very like I think it falls under the because it falls under the category GTA clone, which is anything like basically a free roaming crime, you know.
Yeah, sandbox type.
Yeah, sandbox where you play as a
missions.
Yeah.
I think it does, and it's the same glitch fest as that as well.
Whenever you get those games, you always just feel like, yeah, but Grand Theft Auto is better.
Yeah, but if you want to play Grand Theft Auto, as GD says, no offense, but if you want to play Grand Theft Auto back in the 1920s, that's your game, innit? You know, you don't have to go as
yeah, that is definitely the reason. I mean, it's got that aesthetic feel to it. I think a lot of people I mean, I think that's why like the Godfather games are really enjoyable as well because they've got that sort of old timey feel. You get the old guns like the Tommy gun and the
Yeah.
old vehicles. So you
Yeah,
get to mess
the old
around.
vehicles. I think and with the Battlefield 1 coming out as well, it's maybe a good time for Mafia to come out because everyone's thinking about those old times and those old guns. So someone playing Mafia 3 might think, oh yeah, I'd love to this, but in a PvP environment. I might go and purchase Battlefield 1. They might tie in together. You know, this reliving of the old times,
Yeah.
something like that. So yeah, could be a little exciting thing. Gears of War though, I'm probably not going to touch Gears of War 4 with a barge pole, because I didn't enjoy Judgment.
I
Played,
didn't enjoy Judgment, but I know that bit. I think it's down to it was developed by a different team, and I
yeah,
think they just used a lot of Gears of War 3 assets on that game and just rushed out.
yeah.
Like here you go. Like that's what it felt like to me. Like it was sort of like a what Judgment should have been is a DLC for Gears of War 3.
Yeah, it did feel like a £10 DLC.
Yeah,
Mm,
like a little extra thin arcade sort of mode where you get to play as new characters and stuff like that. I mean, you know, it'd be a big DLC, but it still feels like falls into that category more than a full game.
yeah, and I don't know where they could take the Gears of
It's
War series in the story mode. You know,
it's especially because I mean I think a big part of Gears of War is the multiplayer
yeah,
as well, and I think Judgment just absolutely failed on its head of that one because the limited game modes on that
mm.
on the multiplayer.
It's not hard to when you are a sequel and the predecessors does it good. Why can't you just copy what they've done and do the
Yeah,
same modes? Why
they
change
could
it?
have easily just like here's some new maps and it's the same game as you got from Gears of War 3.
Yeah,
Enjoy, but they didn't even do that.
no. So let's we can only see what that's like, but I know I got a message on my Xbox when I logged in, and it was from Microsoft. Said, "Thank you for being a long time supporter of Gears of War because I played Gears of War 1, 2, and a
Yeah.
Judgment. I didn't play 3 because I gave up on it, but they said, oh, you can have this free, whatever, pass to something over booster pack or something. But that's not going to make me
Well,
want to.
that's rude because I've got Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and Judgment.
Have
But I
you?
guess because I betrayed the Xbox, it's like you ain't getting no fucking pass.
Well, it was a message on my Xbox, so unless you actually own an
Oh,
Xbox One, you're not going to get
oh,
the
I
message. So
thought you meant like an email or something like that.
no, it was actually it was off the Microsoft team. It come up like
So
a message. I
they looked
thought,
at your achievements and they thought, oh, well, he's played these 3 games. There you go.
yeah, I thought like, oh, my brother has sent me a message to come and play a game, but no, it was that. I was like, I never
Weird.
accepted these as a friend. But you don't have to do now on the Xbox One. People can just add you as a friend and then spam you with a load of shit, and you don't have to accept it. You just have
Oh,
to like follow them back, like Twitter. So whatever the hell's that's all about. So
oh,
yeah, Gears of War 4. I think the update has increased match bonus and lowers the elite pack cost as well. So there might have been a bit of balance in there over the first week for the multiplayer. So that might be a bit of a
I'll just remember because I used to play Gears of War 2 a lot
yep.
way back when that was new. And if you remember, the servers were quite a bit wonky on those, where whoever was host pretty much had the game like their bullets counted and no one else's meant shit. Like
Yeah, it was
everyone had
it was always host was
yeah,
the winner really, unless it was a complete tard. But
and
yeah,
I think I had instances where I was the host and I got like pretty much overpowered, like take everyone out with a shotgun, like no hassle, no problem.
yeah,
And obviously I had my other 3 people on my team as well. I think I was playing Guardian, you know, where one person's the leader and until that person's dead, people will just respawn.
yeah,
So I've just strolled in, killed it, like as the Guardian, killed everyone, including their Guardian, and got to this last person that which didn't get killed by me, but my teammate who downed him, and then I just strolled in and just stole a kill. And then suddenly, like a few minutes later, like this person who was the Guardian in the next round wasn't moving around, and I was like, "You're in like you're gonna get some trouble now." Like, like move, and then
Yeah.
suddenly I get a message from him saying that I've stole his kill, and because my gamer tag at the time was Ginger Ninja Pro,
Yeah.
and at the time I just got it's like you ginger c word, you stole
You,
my kills.
you,
I was just
you
like,
ginger cockney, is that what you said? Was that the C word? You ginger cockney. That's what it was, yeah. It
it's
wasn't
a
a,
stronger c word.
yeah, it wasn't a, yeah, CUNT. But yeah, so that's the
I was
lovely,
just like laughing like
yeah,
that made my day.
just the rage. Yeah, he was proper triggered. He was like,
Like, 'cause, like he goes like, finally, I've got a kill off this press. This is like just taking the whole game for
oh my god.
himself.
Can you imagine? I can
I'll
imagine.
collect my.
Proper triggered him out. Right, moving on from bad games. There's another back to VR actually. The Oculus Rift has a new wireless prototype and it's working. Does that tingle your testicles and make you want to buy one, or do you?
I take it there's a price bump from it if it's going to be wireless.
Well, it's a prototype. I don't know if they're doing it to actually sell,
Yeah,
or just to see if they can, because I'm assuming it's it's going to go up in price. It's going to need
a
quite a big
prototype will
battery.
be expensive anyway, wouldn't it? Like when they say if they do the same thing they did with Oculus, when
Mm.
Doc bought his one, and it was sort of like you bought it straight from the development. They're not like on the market yet.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think I'll like be interested in that stage of its development, but maybe when I see it on the stores and it's like for a fair price.
yeah, but I think that's something they're not even released. They're only just coming out, aren't they? Wired ones, and
Yeah,
that's something for 2 years down the line. There's no point in investing in. I don't think there's a point in investing in wireless capabilities until we know that the wired ones are going to be a big, massive, successful hit. And
yeah,
you're sat at your desk. I don't have a wireless. I don't have anything wireless. The only thing I have wireless is my Xbox One controller, and that's because it comes freaking wireless. But you go through batteries, everything's better wired, it's faster. So my gaming mouse is a wired one, keyboard is a wired one, or Razer, of course. My monitors are wired, my actual PC is wired to power itself. Even this pen I'm holding is wired, but it's invisible, fishing wire to the ceiling, so if it never drops, it just hangs off the floor just slightly. So everything's wired in this house.
even you.
Even me, I've got a penis, which is essentially a wire, so I am wired. Especially when I stick it in a plug socket, it makes me hair stand on end. That's a story for a later night stream over on RedTube. It's a joke. It seems Billy's frozen. You still there, Billy? Or have you got technical difficulties? And I'm left on my own. Brilliant. Very bad. Back. Finish. All again. We're ringing him. See what happens. Looks like his internet's gone. Would you like to leave a message? No. We'll leave that there. See if it picks up. So for now, we'll carry on. And I want to talk about as an understory. There's a big thing at the moment with certain YouTube uh, presenter, YouTuber, who's and all this cyberbullying stuff talking about. So, what are people's views on cyberbullying? What could be deemed as cyberbullying as well, and how can people stop that as well? So that would be good to leave in the comments there. your views on that, and what you think on the whole debacle. The YouTube Leafy is here, and all those sort of commentating ones. There's there's a fine line between taking the mickey out of someone for the bants, and then there's the actual saying things that are quite mean in a very unfriendly, aggressive tone that can make people feel sad, which isn't a good thing. So yeah, let's have that as an underlining question through the whole video, and we'll keep trying to relate to it the best we can. Looks like Billy is gone, and I am all alone. Oh no, he's calling me now. Yay! Hello.
Hello. Sorry, my internet decided to just drop off.
It's alright. I had to talk on my own. It was terrible. Felt like I was back with. I thought I was on a stream with Cadge then. Talking to myself.
Yeah, just out of the blue completely. I haven't don't know what's happened. I just looked at my I've got my bloody router and just saw it's just literally reset itself.
Crazy. On that note though, I seen a petition the other day, and it was to try and get Britain's internet up to par with the rest of Europe, because we do get conned, don't we?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Some bad internet. I mean, who's your internet provider?
Virgin.
Sky
though.
And I'm with Sky. And I get fibre up to 36 megabyte download and about 9 or 10 megabytes upload.
Yeah, that's about roughly what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Here, but I'm wondering if it's more reliable, consistent, because it does drop from time to time.
You can have priority, can't you?
Since I've moved into this room, all my wireless internet's just been crap in this room, and it's somehow, and yet it's closer to the actual box.
It's mental, isn't it? Unless there's some old lead pipes or something under you.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the thick walls, because now it's not a ceiling. It's.
Oh right, I see. So it's going through the walls as opposed to through the floor, is it now?
Yeah.
Could be the thick walls.
Maybe that. It's concrete light.
Which is funny, because we were just talking about wired. I was saying about how wired things were better than wireless, and you just.
It weren't my wireless that played up. It literally was everything went down for my whole internet.
Oh, was it? Okay then. We'll go back and edit that, and we'll say it was the wireless, just to prove a point. So as I said before,
now you just fabricating to prove your.
No, I'm just we're going to edit that over it. Yeah. So as I was speaking about wireless, how bad wireless was before, and how everything in my house is wired, even my genitalia. Billy's wireless.
Yeah, I thought because I said what was it plugged into, and then suddenly I just completely you went quiet, and I was just like, hello.
I actually tried to plug it into something and died. That's what happened. I plugged my penis into the socket. I was electrocuted.
My internet couldn't handle your penis joke.
No, the penis pants was too damn high.
It was too dank.
Too dank, or too damp, some might say.
Oh no, too moist.
Here's some hot news, fresh off the treadmill. Someone has actually travelled between planets using a jetpack on No Man's Sky.
There you go. I ain't played the game.
How does that? It's not for me. If I wanted to play a game which showcases off an engine, that wouldn't be the game I would play. Still no Twitter activity on No Man's Sky's Twitter account since August. So make what you think out of that one, really.
Yeah, I think it's sort of it's the party's over now. I think for that, and then that becomes that game. I think they've run off of the money they got from that game, and I think they've dropped it.
Yeah, I think they've spent it all on coke and hookers, which isn't good whatsoever. So yeah, what news stories have you been thinking about, Billy? I'll put you on the spot now.
I don't think there's anything new right now going. All it is now it's just got upcoming games. We've got the usual Call of Duty and.
I know Call of
No, I
Duty's
mean,
they have
I mean,
confirmed it.
personally, what I'm excited for is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
How are they going to improve on the old Xenoverse?
Well, they got the new hub area. If you remember the hub area in the first game, you just
Yeah,
sort of run around and with all the NPCs and just go to the shop and stuff
yeah.
like that. But on this one, you can just fly around and you actually go to proper areas and
Do
like
you?
yeah, like Kami's house. You can just go into his house and
Can you?
hopefully not just find his porno stash.
Nice, Bono slash yeah. Find oh, it's GD's in chat. He's a
Oh
ghost.
yeah, he's
Hi
found us
GD.
one.
He's found us. GD, do you like your little picture in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen? That's just for you. Keep you in amongst the boys. You know, the three of us are. It's a trio. Yeah, so you can go in Cammy's house. Can you go to
Yeah, you
Bulmer's house?
you fly around and all that. Um, I mean, for what I saw as well, which was really fun as well, as I saw like a 6 player battle.
Oh yeah.
So and what it was is like 6 players fighting one great ape, Vegeta.
All right, that's good.
So that looked pretty fun, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
And I
think you
wonder
can
if you could.
transfer your character over from the first one as well, so
Can you?
sort of continue it from there.
What I wanted though from it was I wanted to be able to go Super Saiyan and stay
Yeah,
in Super Saiyan and then go Super Saiyan 2 and then SSSJ 4 or 5 times and
but
God mode.
I think they needed to change that as well because I think what Super Saiyan became on that one was okay. Now I can just spam my special attacks forever now, and
Yeah, yeah,
that's what it became. A lot of people they're just like, okay, I've just got my Super Saiyan now. Let me just spam coming me after the remainder of this battle. Even
yeah.
the AI was doing it.
But that wasn't the case in the actual series itself. You didn't just go Super Saiyan just so you could spam your special attack. It
That
was
would
to, it
be
was to power yourself up, wasn't it?
yeah.
So you should be able to knock your opponent away
It
and
should
then boost into
yeah.
your
It should
special.
just make you faster, stronger.
Mm,
Like what you'd think it would be.
yeah.
But if you take too much damage, then knock you out of it.
Or maybe you could go if you started in normal, and then Ryan's in chat as well, and then you could once you lost like a quarter of your health, then it automatically made you turn into your form like in the series where you would get beaten and then you would use it to become stronger, and then you think he's beating me again, I'm gonna have to come even stronger and stronger, and then until you got to really low health, and then you would go back to normal form because you would be beaten out of it maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much health you would need to activate. You'd need more than like a Tekken game or something, wouldn't you? But it
Definitely.
did give you ample health anyway, didn't it? I think it gave you enough health to have a decent battle in the
Yeah.
original Xenoverse. I did enjoy fighting a lot of. I did have choose every single character, write them all down, and do myself a little tournament, single player wise, against the computer. But everyone who I went always won because I was super good at the game. You know. What's with the creepy GD face? Yeah, that's actually his Facebook profile picture. If you want to screenshot it and
It's
reverse
actually
image search it on
GD
TinEye,
meme.
hack into his file. Yeah, that's the GD meme. It's,
The G meme.
yeah, hashtag I ain't no pedo.
The
Yeah,
G.
the Geme. Yeah, yeah. GD actually now works for the BBC with that face. I think that's the Master Chief hoodie scarf thing he got in a loot crate.
GD Savile.
Yeah, he's probably now wiping the tears away on the pool side from the savagery that's coming his way.
That was too strong.
That's it, the revolution. So if you want to input what we've just been talking about, we've been talking about Mafia 3, Gears of War 4. We've been talking about memes,
Wireless Oculus Rift.
wireless Oculus Rifts, the new Tomb Raider disc release, and should it be for maybe a Crash Bandicoot to go old school disc release as well in the box. So hashtag big Cooney. That was it. Was you on that podcast with the big Cooney?
Sorry, what?
Big, when GD always says a racial slur or something like that, or offends a whole religion or country or
Wow.
continent of people.
GD.
When he reads, like like a Japanese person's name. Like you'd be watching an anime and you say, "Oh, have you seen Bleach with the guy out of Bleach called
Kurosaki.
yeah Ichito Kurowaki?" And it's like that's not how you say his name. Well, that's how it looks to me. That's it's like, how dare you insult these people? He actually said, what I can't remember what it was now. It was a guy's name. It was I don't think it was a Japanese person's name, and he said it like Bikui. It was like he said Big Cooney, and I went, "Did you just say Big Cooney?" And then I had to tweet like a picture of a black man,
Just to prove what.
just to prove how he insulted people with a racial slur, which was innocent. It is a recurring theme. How I think it was Mexicans the week before, yeah.
It was innocent, yet it was like a double racial thing.
Yeah, it's like you say to him, "Oh, GD, didn't you? Do you know where Donald Trump's building the wall to keep the Mexicans out?" And GD would go, "Well, they don't make good games anyway, so no offense." And they'd be like, "What? That's not why." I went to the 20th Century Talk of Two Made at the weekend, and the Play Expo. I think the old directors have lost the plot and need putting in a home. What does that even mean? So, you went to the Play Expo in Manchester, Iron Ryan did, and I think he's saying it's very poor. What do you reckon to that?
Oh,
He said he's played it and he thinks the directors have lost the plot and putting in a
oh,
home.
oh.
Or was that a dig at was that another dig at GD? Maybe it was like he used Tomb Raider as a what's it called, an innuendo for GD in his loft.
Raiding his loft. Loft raid.
Loft rape. Yeah, so Tomb Raider there getting digs. It's not even been released. Bioshock
So,
Collection is up on Steam as well for
oh yeah, I've heard
purchase. I think
they've updated it as well just to fix all the issues it might have had.
it might have had, yeah. Well, it's gonna be. It might have issues,
I
so
think
it's
there was
releases.
performance issues, but I think they've been rectified.
Yeah, that's it.
Which
So now.
baffles me. I never get when they're like a pool of a. Well, the Bioshock Collection is really just like a pool, just upscaled, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I don't know how they can mess them up.
Well, it does get messed up. You don't know. I mean, it's
Like,
code, isn't it? I don't really understand it all, but something simple can mess up a game, and me
yeah,
being a
I think,
pleb can say, "Well, how the fuck you messed that up?" And which is the
but
general consensus of people.
I think what annoys me because I think a lot of PC players anyway themselves they upscale games,
Yeah.
improve it in performance wise. But when the game developer tries to do it, they struggle. Like when
No,
it's just
it's
you know,
crazy.
they
People can mod
know
it.
their code. They created it. So how can people just go in there, swoop in there, adjust a few things, and still have no problem? But
Yeah, some Rain Man type character just like sorts it all out. It's mental. It's mental. Here's something else as well. A little cheeky one. Skyrim. This is news, right? Skyrim Special Edition system requirements are a lot higher than the originals. I wonder why that would be.
that's news, is it?
That's news, but why would it be higher? Maybe because it's all been done in HD and would require more power to show that
Well,
HD.
yeah.
That's like saying the PlayStation 4 game needs to be played on a PlayStation 4 and not a PlayStation 3 because it requires a stronger system. Speaking of the new Skyrim, will you be playing it?
New Sky. I'm not too excited to get because I've got Skyrim on my PC,
Yeah.
and
So have I, but so we'll be getting it for free,
past
won't
few
we?
years I've been modding that game. Like that's been probably my most modded game on my Steam library.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've got my enjoyment out of getting the improved textures and the upgrades and stuff like that. That I don't see it in me to put money into.
No, we'll get it for free, won't we?
Yeah, we will get it for free, but I don't think it's going to be something that's going to make me go back to the game.
No. I don't know. I'll probably give it a try because I've still got a bit. I'll probably want to do all the DLC again. I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah.
I did play the DLC. You
That's
know
the
where you
bit
go
I
back to the island and defeat the original Doverkin. Can't remember what that was called now.
Yeah, yeah,
Shit.
Dragon Ball or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Dragon Ball.
Dragon Balls.
Unless it's,
I never completed the DLC on Skyrim. I think I lost interest in it after that.
I love the Dawn Guard one where you could go the vampire.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did. I became the vampire and I did that
Mm.
new transformation. That's sort of like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, sadness.
Fly around killing what's it called?
Vampire
Killing
hunter.
Pokemon. Unless there's a Sonic mod, not interested.
God help me, you know.
Huh. Ryan knows you well. Unless there's a Lego mod, Ryan won't be interested.
Well, there's a Lego Sonic now, so I think me and Ryan can be happy now.
Lego Sonic, that's like your and Ryan's love child. The Legos,
So if me and Ryan had a baby, it'd be Lego Sonic.
the Lego Sonic, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh God, there we go. Payday 2 has added customizable safe houses, and it's free to try this week. What does that even mean? Customizable safe houses? But it's not like
Uh,
GTA Online, is it? So how would
yeah.
that? What,
Isn't that like basically the menu screen where you just sort of like purchase shit?
yeah, I think so. You can now upgrade the safe house as you progress in game,
It
which
shows
unlocks special
you
features
your
like a
whole
shooting
thing.
range,
Yeah.
a damage calculator, or the ability to change colour of your skate van. So it's just a way to walk around and activate menus. So it's not that fancy, really, is it?
Yeah.
But it keeps things fresh. It keeps people wanting to go back. Yeah, Payday 2 still exists, Ryan.
Yeah, it's
It
just a
didn't.
nice little reminder that that game's still around.
Yeah, I mean it's been on PC for a while. I know it come out on the consoles not that long ago, was it? Was it maybe a
Is
year or
it on
something?
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One?
Yeah.
Because that's what I mean. I think I played Payday 2 on Xbox 360 and PC. So I
Yeah,
can.
I think it come out on unless it's backwards compatible. I know my brother. I think it could become backwards compatible because my brother was playing on it the other day, and he was on. It come up on the Xbox One dashboard that he was playing it. Right, a Turok 2 remaster is coming in the
Oh,
not too distant future.
ooh!
Is that
I haven't
something you
played
would
any
be
of them.
interested in?
I haven't played a Turok game.
You never played a
No,
Turok
no.
game.
Yeah, I've heard of it though.
The original couple were good. Then they had like a
Yeah,
Turok Evolution, which was pretty pish.
fighting dinosaurs on it.
Fighting dinosaurs, yeah. Dinosaurs with,
Yeah,
I think it was like dinosaurs and then dinosaurs with guns was like the evolution one.
yeah. It was like, how can we go up from that?
Which was
Guns and
which was
guns.
the dinosaur? Which was one oh it was what was it called now? Wait, it was like Resident Evil but with dinosaurs. Remember that
Uh,
one?
was there Resident Evil with dinosaurs?
It was basically like it was a Resident Evil clone but it had dinosaurs. Oh my god, that's gonna kill me now thinking about that.
I've never heard of it.
I'm gonna Google that. Oh, Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis. So it rings a bell.
That was a quality game. Dino Crisis. You need it in your life. You need it in your life. Yeah, that was on the Sony PlayStation. Original one. I think they made like three, but it was basically Resident Evil controls, layout, cameras, and everything. But it was in like it was in like Jurassic Park. Such a good game. Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, speaking of like Resident Evil, have you thought about what you might play for your
Well, funny
horrors?
you mention Resident Evil because it is going to be Resident Evil Zero
Oh, is it?
on my Friday night because
I'm
I've never played that.
never played
So
it.
I've never played it, so it'd be a blind playthrough.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do absolutely. Actually, to tell a lie, I have played the first 10 minutes of the game around a friend's house who's like a huge Resident Evil fan.
Yeah.
Because when it first came out, and he just wanted to see what my sort of reaction was to it, and like we had a few drinks, so I was a bit abysmal, and I like 15 minutes into the game, and I forgot that it's tank controlled.
All right.
So I just sort of walking around in circles like a police spaz during a really crucial moment in the game, and he was just screaming at me
Was he?
like,
Yeah. You idiot!
doing?
Fucking
I was like,
noob.
I forgot it was tank controlled. So
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to add ink drink to this this play night.
Yeah. Maybe not drink. I might play Cry of Fear and go old school, which was a mod for Half-Life. And it's free
No,
to play as well, so that's a cheap out for
no,
me. But it is a scary game.
yeah. As far as no one's playing, that's what's come out now, isn't it? The newest Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I'm not keen on Five Nights at Freddy's. I know
Yeah.
it's Doc who likes the Five Nights at Freddy's, so
Yeah.
if he's about, he might play that. Ryan said someone should do Eternal Darkness again just because I missed it. Well, isn't it
Oh,
on the
that was me
YouTube
last year.
videos? Is that you? Yeah.
That was me last year, yeah. Well, it was a bit of a disaster to be honest, Ryan, because my run button weren't working, so I walked throughout the whole game. And
Wow.
there's a bit in the Aztecs where you got like it's Indiana Jones like and you got all these traps that go slides like slicing everywhere and stuff
Mm.
like that, and you got to avoid them all. And I just walking through them all like struggling, so I'm just getting hit by everything, just trying to tank it all and just use up all my health packs and stuff like that just to get through this fucking level. It
Was
took me
that was
ages.
that did that was that a glitch then, or was it the game was bugged
I
and
don't
you
know, I
you
think it was my controller. I think like maybe like I should have tried like reinserting it and stuff like because it's an old game. It's a GameCube game. So
yeah
maybe if I just unplugged it and plugged it in again or tried it again, I might have got it working. But at the time, I was just like, ah, fuck it,
okay
I'll
I'll
just
just do
deal
it
with.
yeah yeah
It. I just thought he just added more hilarious because I was raging my head off because I'm like all these zombies trying to come after me and I can't even run. I'm as slow as the zombies.
Yeah, it's not good. I get that a lot when I try and play a game and
It
you,
added
you
it
don't get
added
you
the
don't get
horror
manuals
aspect.
anymore, do you? So
Sorry,
you don't get manuals in games anymore, so
no.
you don't know what the buttons are, so you just go for it and then I don't
Yeah,
even know what the run
like,
button
because I
is.
was like, I swear this is the run button, and like because I couldn't figure out because it wasn't working, I was started doubting myself and started trying other buttons because it's been a while since I played the game,
Yeah.
and like I couldn't find it, and I was just like, I give up.
Yeah. I give up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Other games need to use that way of scaring people. There's no games like it is there. What? Five Nights at Freddy's or
Final Fantasy Freddy's is jump
yeah,
scared, isn't it?
yeah, that's just a jump scare fest, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, you like
What
sort of.
scares me is the atmosphere
I,
and the ambience of sound and things like that.
yeah, I like that. Well, what I like the most is, I mean, my favorite of all time horror game, which I did do a let's play of, is Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 2.
And I like that just because it's one of those like to me a really good horror game is something that you still get sort of like a chill and like disturbed after you stop playing the game.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, it freaks
like
you out.
as a Freddy, you get that jump scare, you get that initial like oh like, but then after 10 minutes of playing it, you get used to it. You've got the jump scare before, you know what's coming, you know the pattern and stuff like that. It's not going to scare you at all anymore that game, and you go to bed and you're not going to like to sort of like lose sleep over it.
Yeah, no, it's the stuff. Yeah, Ryan says about Eternal Darkness. They should make another one like that.
Well, they were going to make a sequel, but it was Silicon Knights. I don't know if you heard of them, but they
Silicon
went down.
Knights.
Yeah, they
I've heard
went
of
down. I think
Silicon
completely.
Valleys.
But I think, yeah, they did try to make like a little Kickstarter like sequel of it, but this Kickstarter didn't get enough fund. So, and an interesting trailer though. It's got really what Eternal Darkness has is it just has a really interesting concept with 'cause what you got is a sanity meter,
Mm.
and the lower your sanity meter goes, the more like sort of like hallucinations, sort of like freaky shit goes on the game.
Yeah,
And it even does sort of like breaking the fourth wall sort of stuff that break. Like it would pretend like, oh, your controller's unplugged now. Why zombies are beating the crap out of you?
yeah,
It would pull that shit. Like there's even a bit where it's like, do you want to delete all your game saves? And you say no, and it says deleting all game saves. Like it does that. It pulls that sort of crap on
yeah.
you.
Ryan said in the chat, it messes with your volume, the game saves and
Yeah,
glitches out on
it's got
purpose.
that because it's an old game now. It's got that old green volume bar,
Mm,
that one from the older TV. So I mean, you're playing it now, you're probably gonna be like, oh, it's not
yeah.
really me now.
On the old tellies, you go, oh shit, what's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah.
That's crazy. I know.
You're
I know.
in the room and then suddenly you're walking on the ceiling.
Yeah, that is crazy, isn't it? Really. Would it work in today's environment? You don't know, would you? A lot of great games you're looking
I,
back on, and you think these are.
yeah, I think it would. 'Cause I think it's not something that's been really touched upon. Something like that sort of concept. And I think if someone did that again, it would be really popular. I mean, I think that's what made Five Nights at Freddy really popular. The sort of like hallucination sort of shit. The stuff that might happen, might not happen.
Yeah.
Because that's the sort of thing that you get from Eternal Darkness. Those sort of things. I think that's what people, in horror games, when it's the stuff you don't expect to happen that frightens you.
Yeah, yeah. I think the old school concepts are great, and the human stuff. I think they do focus more too much now on graphics as opposed to gameplay, and
It's also like a lot of them are combat, like like first person shooters or something like that,
mm,
rotated, or sort of like that, and they give you too much power. I mean, look at the modern Resident Evils. They give you too much power when in the older ones where you feel like, well, I've only got 7 bullets to carry me through this whole area in the game.
yeah,
And
running away is should be your
yeah,
main option of escape,
yeah, you
than
shouldn't be
just
able to kill
standing there.
everything in your way.
Yeah. Otherwise, you might as well be playing Gears of War.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the focus of like certain horror games. The focus isn't just to have fun and just not just have
Yeah,
fun,
we
but
should have
just
something like a Splinter Cell, but horror. Where you actually could sneak around, creep,
yeah,
go through little tunnels. Well, excuse me, and hang from the ceiling and stuff like that. To avoid the monsters would be good. Because those are certain things you would do. It's like you're running down a corridor and there's a zombie chasing you, and you think, oh, there's a filing cabinet to the left there. I should be able to climb and hide on top of that.
I
Or
think Alien did that really well. Then in that regards, where you just sort of hide for a vent or in the
yeah,
cupboard.
yeah. Yeah, I know you can do it in games, hide in a cupboard, but
Yeah, I know, yeah, that's what I mean. I know what you
yeah,
mean. Like just add incorporate a bit of stealth, like stealth being an option.
yeah, and like that stealth kills. Yeah, like Ryan said, Outlast did that well of hiding in stuff.
Yeah,
And you couldn't even attack anything on Outlast. But maybe have your weapons, but you're not going to run around
weapons
with
aren't
a
effective.
with a gun. I mean, it's a game in myth where a silenced weapon is completely silent as well. It would be still extremely loud.
Yeah,
So you wouldn't really use that. You'd use like a knife and then go behind them and knife things and stuff. And I don't know. It depends how deep you want to go in it. There's only certain things you could do. Saw games were surprisingly good. I remember the Saw games. They weren't too bad.
yeah. The Saw games are quite good. I think it's got a good gaming concept, that movie. Anyway, I mean, when I was first watching the movie, I was thinking this would make a good game actually. Like I
Yeah,
was thinking that at the time.
yeah,
So yeah, when the game came out, I was thinking, yeah, it was
yeah. Maybe should make more Saw
yeah,
games.
like 7 Saw games. I mean, that's what I was expecting, to be honest. The movie trend. You'd have thought they made like tons of sequels of the game.
Yeah, but they stopped. It's been quite a few years. It's probably been over 10 years since the Saw
Yeah,
film was out. Probably craziness. So yeah, so we've had a massive tangent there from Turok, but that's what we do here.
yeah. There's no structure. It's just chill
There's
out.
there's
Have
no
fun.
structure. We're just chilling out. Yeah. I did see some news for Civilization, the new Civilization 6, but
Yeah, Civilization 6.
I think I've lost it.
It looked good in the trailer.
Yeah, I might have to go back on the Civilization 5. Didn't everyone
Yeah.
play it and I missed out on that actually?
No, I don't think we did play it in the
We
end.
didn't play it in the end.
I think Doc planned the night, but I think a lot of things got cancelled. But yeah, I think we do due for a game of that. I think I'll be up for that.
Yeah, because I've not really played it properly. So that's the sad times. So what we're going to do
No,
now,
I had pretty much a summer consisted pretty much a summer of playing Civilization, like when I was at uni.
Yeah.
Summer off, and I just pretty much know some Civilization 5.
Mastered the game.
Well, it was like I had one game that took me a month to complete.
Yeah.
It was like I modded it to have every player, like every civilization on the map, and it was a replica of Earth,
Oh yeah.
and it like had everything. So it like, and I was trying to conquer everything, so it took me ages to do. Like I wasn't to the point where like no one could beat me now, but I still had to just beat them all. Still like,
I
even though
did.
I was dominant.
Yeah, I did that on a Total War, medieval Total War 2, and I went England, the English, and I wanted to conquer the whole map, and I just made in the end I just spammed like a massive army of like a million peasants with like I had like 15 generals all just full of peasants just because I was that bored. I just wanted to see if I could do it with peasants as well, and I just kept
Yeah,
battering and battering. It was just me and the Ottomans I think left on the whole map, and I just managed to take over the last one and do the whole of the map, but it took me a load of turns. But after a certain
yeah,
point, you're that powerful. Money wins on those games. Once you've got the money and the resources,
yeah.
you're laughing. Um,
Because I was England as well on that one. So first thing I had to deal with was the Celts.
yeah,
Because we were sharing the little island. I was like, I'm not having that. And I took the map before. Like I think the only civilization that discovered us, that witnessed me wiping out civilization, was France. So I had to, so they weren't happy with me the whole time. So it was just like, so I think a good quarter of that game was just me back and forth with France on the
beating
shores.
beating off France and beating off the Celts.
Well, I wiped out the Celts before they even had a chance. Like I just literally like they had one city, just like I'll take that, thank you very much.
Bloody
and,
hell!
then like managed to push the French back, get on their shores, their cities, and then I managed to take them over. And then everyone hated me because they knew me then, because I was some sort of
It's good when
English.
they know that as well, isn't it? Especially the computer knows the AI. That's right. The only
Yeah.
like hell because I've been in work all day knows not to trust you and stuff.
Well, what I hate about Civilization 5 is that, say, if you pick a fight with someone in 2000 BC,
Yeah.
they will hold that grudge for you until like 2016 now. Like, they will still think you're like a warmongering.
God, get
So,
over it. You know what I mean?
like, even if you've like been at peace since that whole time, they still think, well, you was with war of us at one point in 2000 BC, so fuck you.
So yeah, fuck you, you
I mean,
prick.
if we was like that in our civilizations, no country would get on.
Well, some people are, some are like that, aren't they? Though
Yeah, and I mean, a lot,
mentioning
a lot
no,
of whole is about
yeah,
war,
let's
don't they?
yeah, what they like. But yeah, no, yeah, don't mention the war. Um, but yeah, some people hold grudges, but maybe we shouldn't. Well, maybe we should. What what what
Uh,
what can we learn from our ancestry?
well, that's the thing.
Everyone's
It's
a
an
twat.
ancestor. You can't criticize someone for what a person's done in like, but way before any of us were born, can you? Like, because you don't even know that person's background,
No.
so you don't know if they were like that person's. Like you don't know.
Well, that person's dead, innit?
Yeah,
Everyone's most
not everyone's like their
everyone's had
parents
the
or something
time on
like that,
top,
let
though.
alone
Yeah,
ancestor.
in history, everyone's had the time as underdogs and getting persecuted, and everyone's had a time on top and being the top power in the world. So
Yeah,
you know, yeah, you've had your fair share, haven't they?
yeah,
You know,
yeah, definitely.
my great grandparents were probably slaves to the Romans, but you know,
My my great great great
I
great
don't
great
get
great
£20 a week benefits
parent was
from it.
probably a potato farmer.
I'd say, well, be a bean farmer.
Bean, yeah.
A bean farmer,
Uh,
yeah.
my great 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 grandfather invented Heinz beans, so
Yeah, mine invented Walker's crisps. So, ha ha ha.
I'm gonna
So,
rename myself. I'm gonna change
yeah.
my name.
Change change your name to Billy the Bean. So,
Bait.
so having a look at the game charts, we'll do it a bit differently than Mr. GD normally does it. Seems like FIFA 17 is still in the top spot.
Oh, has that come out yet?
Come out the other week, yeah.
All right.
Apparently the new mode it's got, which is
It's
this career mode, only lasts for like one season,
Oh,
one football season.
so it's not huge then.
So yeah, you just and it's got flawed game mechanics. Like if you were, a few of my friends have been on it and they made themselves top goal scorer for the team, top assists, top player in everything, and you still get loaned out to a division below side halfway through the season, and it's like that wouldn't really be the case if
Yeah,
you're
you're on the
scoring
top.
all these goals. So there's flawed logic there, but hey ho. Oh, yeah, Ryan says my sixth great granddad was the president of America. Beat that. Whatever. You don't sound nothing.
I was thinking you was gonna sort of say your great grandfather invented Lego or something.
He's made Lego, yeah. That's why I'm the Dimension King. FIFA.
I invented Lego.
So in first place we've got FIFA 17. Second we've got Mafia 3. Third, which has gone up from 2, is Forza Horizon 3. Have you seen that?
No, I think the last Forza game I played was Forza 3.
Yeah.
So a while. I haven't played any of the Horizons.
Not bad. I've not played any of the Horizons. Grand Theft Auto 5 has had a big jump, 10 up down to 4. That's probably because of the new biker DLC that's coming
It's
out.
crazy that the game's still like the charts.
It's mental, isn't it? Rocket League's had an update and that's gone from 8 to 5 as well.
Yeah.
5th place. Bioshock The Collection is in 6th place. 7th is XCOM 2. That's still knocking about. Pro Evolution Soccer is 2017 is in 8th. Then you've got Fallout 4 in 9th, and 10th is Minecraft. It's been a funny week.
Well, I take it's going to change next week with Gears of War.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that'll probably take the number 1 spot. Do you think so?
Yeah. That was the week ending in the 8th of October.
FIFA seems to always just dominate the UK charts, doesn't it? Really.
Mm. Whatever's a hot big AAA game.
Like it's always on the charts. Like if I think probably the couple of weeks before FIFA 17 coming out, FIFA 16 was there. Like.
Ryan says we need a game of Rocket League. I actually have that. I think on no.
I've got it on PS4.
I don't know if I've got it on Xbox One. Or because a console shared with my brother, but then he kicked me off, so I have it on my dashboard, but I can't play it anymore. I'm not sure. Or was it free to play on the Xbox One and I downloaded it when it was free? I have no clue. I don't even know what life is anymore. I'm eating a biscuit.
What is life?
Fox's custard cream. So
This podcast is brought to you by Custard Creams.
yeah, this podcast has had no structure. It needed Ryan really, but he's pussied out and decided to go to work for
He
money.
betrayed us for work and responsibilities.
Yeah. Well, we love him, we appreciate him, and so does the taxman now for doing that extra shift. But yeah, I think Ryan thinks his next purchase will be the new Tomb Raider 20th Century Edition. Oh, what biscuits have you got there?
I got digestives, chocolate.
Oh, chocolate. You bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got anything chocolate. Right, here we go. I think we'll just call it a quitty, actually. We'll quit while we're ahead. So we've had a brief little go over there. And also we've done the top 10. New releases I'm not going to do. If you don't know what games you want on release, then you're an idiot, and you need to actually follow some gaming news. Maybe follow
Not
some
smart
gaming
enough.
news of your
Okay.
own. Yeah, yeah. If you don't know when Gears of War 4 is coming out, and you want to buy it, then you are a complete muppet. Maybe you shouldn't spend money
But
and spend it on an education instead.
what about those 10 other Japanese games that GD can't pronounce
But yeah, we're not going to do them
that you don't give a
because
shit about?
yeah, because to be honest, they're normally on PS. They're normally on PS Vita,
Something's coming.
which no one has, or the Nintendo Wii, which no one cares about,
Someone cares.
or or the PC, which none of us at CTG own apart from a select few, and everything else is
Only a few people transcended.
yeah. If you want to know, if you own a console, switch your console on. On the dashboard, it'll come up with all the latest releases. That'll come up spammed all over as advertising. That will tell you. Um, don't forget to, which I don't think is on the screen. If you go down below in the information, you will see all those lovely links. Don't forget to go over and see our own little individual streaming accounts, which Billy's is Billy
I
Boomers.
believe all of us host on this channel as well,
Yeah, we all host on here.
because I think that's what's been added to Twitch stream, isn't it?
Yeah,
That they
automatic host
automatically-
things.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you know, if you lost, you know, like, so just make sure you subscribe to Finny. Try us all out, and if you like us, give us a follow.
give us a follow. Yeah, we're not streamers all the time, so
Yeah.
you're not going to miss up much. But every now and again we might pop on
I
a
might
little
have a
bit
second win. You never know.
spicy meme, chocolate biscuit eating. Is GD off next week? Yes, he is, Ryan. So please
Sorry,
help.
I know we're nearly finishing, but now I just finally remembered. It's just a little thing. If you remember, I was playing Final Fantasy X for streams, weren't I?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm tempted to do like a modded version. Have you seen the Tidus laugh mod,
No.
where they've swapped all the music tracks with the MIDI Tidus laugh?
Oh
So,
right.
And like the whole soundtrack is just made by Tidus's laugh, embarrassing.
Oh, so all the soundtracks are just his laugh.
Yeah, but like in tune with the music, so but so it's the actual song itself that's there, but done in his laughs.
Oh right. So if it was
And
like,
all of his dialogue is replaced with laughs.
is it? I think
And
you should do it.
Walker's lines are replaced with Bender's lines from Futurama.
Is it?
It's just perfect.
What the hell? Yeah, you got to do it.
I'm tempted. I might just one-off, like just jokey stream, like.
Just do one off. Could you carry on from where you were, or would you have to go through the whole starting sequence again?
I'd have to do the because this is like you can't mod that game on PlayStation, so I'd have to buy it again. I don't know. I'd say for now, just check it. I'd definitely recommend checking out that soundtrack because it's the whole entire game soundtrack has been replaced on it, and that's on YouTube
Don't
right now.
think it would be copyright. What was it called?
No, like it's on YouTube now.
I know, but I can play it. There's the laugh.
If you just type in Tidus Fantasy 10,
Tidus Fantasy 10 OST.
yeah, OST. It's yeah, Tidus Fantasy 10 OST. The whole 3 hour 30 minutes of.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's glorious.
What the hell is going on right now?
This may make me love that game even more.
I can hear it all. It's like the. I'm gonna skip. Okay, that's enough of that. That is
But I just want to share that
it's
with
too
you.
loud. Yeah, that's shared. That's shared with everybody now. So the glory times. Let's hope that wasn't copyrighted, which I don't think it will. I don't think it'd pick it up.
I don't think, I don't think laughing
No.
counts as a copyright.
Plus, I don't think anyone who fucking cares as well. Apart from GD, it's very sensitive. I have you know.
It's not Nintendo. You're fine.
It's not Nintendo, yeah, so you're pretty safe. So yeah, we're going to finish up now. So that's a little sneaky peek maybe to look forward to there, Billy. We've got the horror thing coming up at the end of the month. We've got no date set yet. We'll probably
Yeah, I think we're
try and
gonna
decide that next week maybe, just to see if anyone has a day.
announce the schedule on that. I believe GD once GD's back from his.
Ryan said that picture of GD in the bottom corner, copped along with that music, is proper freaking him out. I might actually now. In fact, let's do that as a finish.
I think that should be the fun now.
As a finish, the stream off. We're gonna make GD a lot larger. Oh, hang on, your cameras.
The thing is, I'm not even on the stream right now, so I don't know what the picture is, so I can't wait to have a look.
You can't see it.
I ain't got nothing. I'm just.
He's now superimposed. He's gonna be the.
See, he's not even there, and he's the star of the podcast.
He's the star of the podcast. To be honest, that is the best. He's a very handsome chap. When he's not in Spain, we're gonna get even zoomed in even closer. There we go.
Deeper.
He is the out. He is the. He is the
We're
out.
not gonna find the Illuminati symbols if we dig any deeper.
He's gonna do the outro. I'm gonna do the outro music now, which is gonna be the laughing. And we're just gonna see. So here we go, everyone. Thank you very much. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter as well, where the Bants is. Just the normal names at Red Shimmy, at Billy Boomers, and all the other chaps are also down in the descriptions. And also on the YouTube descriptions there. The video that you'll be watching now should be updated on the 3 o'clock on Friday, if I do my job properly. And here we go. You ready? Let's play. Starting from the middle of the track. Let's go. You'll have to see this back, Billy.
It's on Pitbull.
It's like he's watching. He's like, he's gonna hate us for this. It's the best thing ever.